I made it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of file, right? So I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work the same thing so that you will see how I made, and I hope that you can create this very similar one. And I'm going to show you one by one, the same as I did it, but it will show you some of those things, how you can do it, and we can create it yourself. Okay, let's see. Let me start with a brand new file. So I will exit out and start with new file. Oh, maybe it's better to show you about the content, how I did it. Normal video. So see, I have done here the file. You can see every page has 1, 2, 3 columns, right? 1, 2, 3 columns. These together as a spread that shows the 6 columns all together. And sometimes like this green, this blue box is covering not only one page, but next to the facing pages too. So some of the features actually covering both pages. And like this big image goes on the bottom of that, having page number 2 and page number 3. And I made 3 columns. And I kept the basic default margin for everywhere. And as you may see, one picture has 2 columns. The text R, by the way, has created based on the column. That's what I have done. And since I'm bringing every text from the outside of Microsoft Word, I actually linked each of those text boxes so that they can be together. And as you may see in these things, they are all linked with actual file, not as independent in this InDesign, right? So that's what I have done. And also added this page number on the bottom to left and right. And on the end, the last page, even though it has 3 columns, I've just put one big logo at the end. So this is just an example, totally up to you about the design wise. And when I click this one from normal to preview, see that 3 column one that I had earlier as the columns that are working for me, because when I put this text, I want to put it based on the column width, but those columns are gone because they are invisible. Okay, so let's think about it. The format, we'll work on it similar like that. Good. Pause it. Oh, did I save it? Why not saving it? Okay, let's start new file. And I'm going to create letter size. So click the letter, vertical. That's by default as a letter, as I explained it earlier. And I want to have a facing pages, and I want to have 8 pages, right? 8 pages, facing pages, and start number is number 1. Why not? I want to have 3 columns, and the column gutter, just between column, the space, just leave it as by default. Margin, I didn't change, so leave it as default. Bleed and slug, just left it as 0. Because I'm not going to print. I will save as PDF. That's what I'm planning on it. So hit create. The only thing that I changed here is number of pages and adding my number of columns, and based on this default letter size. By the way, you can add the pages, you can delete the pages. So totally up to you. As of at the beginning, if you don't know about how many pages you will end up creating, no worry. You will be able to change this number later during your working on the file. Okay, so hit create. So now I have 1. What happened? Only 1 page. When I scroll down, there are 2 additional, 2 additional, 2 additional, and the last page. As I explained the last time, the first page is cover, and the starting second and third is facing pages, and the last one is back cover, right? So how I know all of those things? You already know. If yours is Essential Classic, you will see page on the top. If yours is Essentials, there is something different, but on here on the bottom is you can find pages. These are default, but I want to use as Essential Classic. That's easier for me. But if you feel like Essential is much easier for you, do that. That's completely fine. So pages, when I clicked on it, I have some on the top, a lot going to the bottom. We will talk about this tab later. for the page number. But as you see here, mine is page number 1. Double click on it, right? Page number 2, double click. So I have page number 2. Want to go directly to this spread, double click on this number. So I got it. Zoom in and out, control plus and control minus, right? So I want to control minus a little bit so that I can see everything.